There we go. We are live. Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. If you're actually listening to me right now, you're probably watching a replay because for the first up to 60 seconds, nobody is actually in here because we just go live and we have to wait for the notifications to go out. I can't send them out personally, so I kind of got to wait till they send out. So like I said, if you're watching this right now, you're probably watching in the replay, so make sure you stay tuned, right, and leave your comment and your reaction for a chance to win a prize. And you know what? I got some more prizes. I do. All right, see, I'm going to pull them over here. All right. So, yes, it is Friday. Let's see. All right, I knew that I had them. All right, well, for the 4 lucky winners who actually won the Mr. Jones tickets, none were actually able to go, but I got them all personally autographed for each one of the winners. All right, let's see. They're somewhere. Oh, they're there. I think those are it. Yes, all right. So I actually picked these up last night from one of the artists. It actually turned out great, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully you guys were able to tune in and see us live. First time in MFers history. I kind of wasn't in the studio. We were kind of out, but I took everybody with me. Since I was actually hosting the event, we went live from the beginning to the end. And yes, we actually had 11 artists, and everything was kind of like tight, but we made it work. It was great. We got into there by midnight. All the artists actually got to take stage. It was really great. But yeah, there was one of the artists. His name is Crossed Out. Oops. Is that actually the sticker? Oops. All right. Let's see if we can fix this. There we go. All right. A little excess of the sticker. All right, there we go. One of the artists, there it is there. It's his sticker, Crossed Out. And I got 4 of those to hand out. Oops. Okay, that's just sticking all over the place. All right. And yeah, we got them autographed as well. So we have 4 of those to hand out July 1st. So make sure you get your comment, your reaction here. And you know, everybody's here, and I haven't had a chance to say hi to everybody here. All right, so hello, Suli. Hello, Peta. Hello, Mary Jane. Yes, and hello, Kim. And yes, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It is June 8th, 2018. It is a Friday. We didn't do our good news yesterday, no. But we actually had one of our MFers, Tamara, who just loves tuning in for the history that we do. She actually came and hung out with us at the Papaya. So if you didn't get a chance, make sure you check out yesterday's stream. It was pretty fun. It was pretty amazing. Had a blast, and I hope everybody enjoys. Hello, Mike. Prayers go out to you, brother, of course. And hello, Lady T. Thanks for tuning in. Yes. All right, so we're going to do our positive news like we always do, but we're going to actually do yesterday's first. But like always, we're going to actually do some shout-outs because, like I said, for the first time ever, we did something a little bit different. We just streamed the whole event because you guys actually see me up there. And, you know, if you get a chance to watch the whole thing, some of the artists, they come right up and they're pointing to you guys. They had a blast too, and they had a really lot of fun because they were live too. Like I said, and near the end of the night, you even get if you really watch, you actually see a gentleman who was a little tipsy, and he's just boogieing up in the doorway. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, so we're going to do some quick shout-outs here. Nacho got so many pictures yesterday with like almost every artist that was there. It was pretty awesome, amazing. He kind of did miss doing his shout-out and the positive vibes, but he did. He got to send out positive vibes with everybody last night. It was great. Hello, Charlene. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, I was supposed to be actually hosting the London show. I actually talked to Mr. Jones last night about that. I kind of got called into mandatory Saturday work. So it'd be a little bit hard for me to, work, go out to London, and then go right back into work in the morning. And with the day I had today, it's kind of glad that I ended up getting Saturday work. Whatever could have went wrong today. And you know what? The guy's still smiling, of course. From not being able to go to work on time because the paycheck didn't go in on time till like 9:30 this morning when I usually start work at 6, to my car. Yeah, in the shop, but it's all good. Keep thinking positive. It's all right. It's all good. It happens. But I would have had no vehicle to go to London. So it's kind of glad that we actually had that set up. Mr. Jones did want me to come out and host the Toronto show. Like I said, I made such a good impact. He really enjoyed me hosting and wanted me to do the Toronto one, but it's a Tuesday. So hopefully when he does his I Am Canadian Tour Part 2, hopefully I'll be able to host some shows and bring you guys again up front and personal with them. All right, you guys ready? We'll do some shout-outs here. We have Ernie Stewart. Hello, Verna. Thanks for tuning in, dear. All right. Oh, look, we got a double shout-out because I just saw it too. See Ernie Stewart again. There you go, buddy. All right, we got Nick Bouse, just like Sauce Bouse. Oh, and look, I know she's here. There you go, Verna. Look, man. Right on. All right, we have Stefan Franchetti. There you go, brother. Oops. And then we have the wonderful DV. Oh, look, we got another one, folks. Oh, almost got double there. But no, we got Nick Bouse again. That's his double. But look. Mary Jane, go forth. There you go, MJ. All right. And then who do we got here? We got Ariel Alyssa. And then we have, Sean Doyle. Now, I know Sean's going to end up coming in here. Yeah, I know he is. Because his little MFR likes tuning in and going, my mic, it's great. All right, and then you guys ready? Sending off some positive vibes back in the studio again. There we go. We got Mez Robinson, all right? So special shout-out and special nacho shout-out going all the way out to Australia. You ready, buddy? We're back in the studio. We're going to take some selfies. Nope, that's taking pictures of the setup. There we go. All right, there we go. You ready? You guys smile for everybody? Because, Nacho had a blast last night, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Jones even there. It was Mr. Troublemaker was actually up there. Mr. Jones ended up joining up on stage. He grabs Nacho and he's dancing with Nacho. He's got him in his shirt and he's having a riot. So like I said, Nacho definitely had a blast last night. Like I said, I know that I did and all the artists did. We worked together. We made it happen. It was kind of unique. It's not like any stages that I've got to see artists perform on and clubs and stuff. It was in a tiny little restaurant style setup. And for the first time ever, I definitely highly recommend. I'm a big-time coffee drinker. If you want, go down to the Red Papaya at the Guelph Center or the Sleeman Center, whatever they call it. It's still the Eaton Center to me. I grew up calling it the Eaton Center. But yes, at the mall downtown Guelph, go to the Red Papaya and ask for a Vietnamese coffee. All right, ask for a cold. It's actually really, really good. First time I ever had Vietnamese tea, and I was actually expecting a cup of coffee really hot because we usually sit and have our Chinese tea when we go out to Royal City. But yeah, check out the Vietnamese coffee. It's actually really good. Definitely highly recommend that. Oh, and I forgot to open it back up. I'm sorry, Nacho. What? Nacho's up here, buddy. Man, Mike's being a suck. He's just laying on the floor. All right. Of course. Like I always say, I'm always there, always spreading out the hand. Whatever way I can help, I will definitely try to help out everybody. It's just what I do. And like I said, we had Ken and Kelly. They weren't able to actually make. Oops, that's not Ken and Kelly's. The couple, the one that pair of tickets. Check that out. They won tickets autographed from Mr. Jones. One's going to be going out to the Philippines, all the way out to Ori, and then another one goes out right here in Ontario to our good friend Ryan. Yeah, like I said, and this is what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys can't go, and everyone's like, give my no. Because usually a lot of the tickets I get, I usually end up going to the shows, so I try to get them autographed for you. But like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, you guys win a prize and you don't want the prize, you can give it to whoever you want. Okay, I just make sure you guys get your prizes because you guys won fair and square. So like I say, if you guys win a set of tickets, you guys can give it to a friend or set up your own little contest on your wall. Get people interested. Spread some peace, love, positivity. You win a ticket, right? But yeah, we got an autograph from Mr. Jones. It was great. Had a blast. Got to meet some really cool, amazing artists, especially Coyote. That guy was amazing. If the show wasn't taking place, him and I could have sat there and probably gabbed for hours. We could have. We totally could. If you guys are wondering who I'm talking about, Mr. Jones did the very last song, the last track, but the very last artist before that last track. And actually, when Mr. Jones was doing it, you actually saw Coyote come out. He's the man with the big beard. Yeah, Kylie with the big beard. Kylie Coyote. The guy was awesome, amazing. And we hit it off right away. Pretty cool guy. And guess what? He's sporting a toque. He's got an MFers toque. He's out there repping the peace, love, and positivity out on the I Am Canadian tour with Mr. Jones. And he comes all the way from Nova Scotia. Is it Nova Scotia? If you believe, yes, Nova Scotia. And the guy, yeah, he's just hungry for getting up on stage and really talented artist. Really great guy. Like I said, we could have sat there and gabbed for hours. But yes, all right. So we're gonna do our good news in history for June 7th, for yesterday, okay? Because, we actually missed out on a birthday yesterday, yeah. It was a happy 40th birthday to actor, comedian, and writer Bill Hader, who is best known for his years as a cast member on Saturday Night Live. Born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, he dropped out of college to move to Los Angeles and work in film production. Discouraged with his job, he took a comedy class and found his ideal creative outlet. His acting credits include films like Superbad, Tropic Thunder, Trainwreck, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and of course, You, Me, and Dupree. And one of his latest projects is a series he created for himself called Barry, which actually premiered this year on HBO. And yes, if you guys are still trying to figure out who is this guy, remember the movie Paul. Yes, he's actually one of the agents. Yes, he is. He's one of the agents trying to track down Paul. He once worked as an usher at a movie theater in Arizona, so he could see films for free. Smart, right? But he was fired for spoiling the endings of Titanic to nosy patrons. And yes, there's a YouTube video on here, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can actually watch him do obscure impressions for Jimmy Kimmel. So there you go, buddy. Happy belated birthday, all right? All right, so we also had some more good news in history yesterday. Trying to get into rap first song I wrote. Shout out to the MFers. That is awesome. That is definitely awesome. Right on. Yes, and I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to probably see Coyote again. Like I said, the joys of all these events that I've gone to over the past year, and all these amazing artists I got to meet. Like I said, we actually sit, we talk, we chill, we actually brainstorm. They are such talented artists, and I'm like, hey, you can do this, or this, and this. And yeah, we kind of work together, and it's great. So like I said, you're going to see some really cool artists again throughout the streams. I have them they don't not even to do a show. They want to come back down and come guest right here on MFers Live for you. So like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned. You're going to see some really cool stuff. All right, so what else we got here? Oh, we missed another birthday, too. All right, so Richard Henry Lee of Virginia proposed to the Continental Congress a resolution calling for a Declaration of Independence. That was in 1776. Abraham Lincoln was nominated by his party for a second term as the U.S. president in 1964. Homer Plessy was arrested when he refused to move from a seat reserved for whites on a train in New Orleans. And this action would lead to the U.S. Supreme Court's landmark separate but equal decision in Plessy versus Ferguson back in 1892. Hudson Stuck, a British missionary preaching in Alaska, led the first successful ascent of Mount McKinley, the highest point on the American continent. He published 5 books about his years in Alaska. I guess he must have had a blast. He must have had a whole bunch of stuff. That is really amazing. Right on. It says, I'm waiting for FG to go. I love talking to him. You've got so many good artists who follow me. Like I said, I have a lot of amazing artists. That was kind of the thing yesterday. I told them all, they gave me, I'm just like, listen, all I need to know is your name, where you're from, and you tell me what you want me to say. When I go up there, I like to give, the artist free range of, not worrying about, is this guy going to, announce me good or not? And I told them all, I'm like, listen, we're going to do something new with MFers Live. Usually I host for an hour, but I'm hosting Mr. Jones's I'm Canadian Tour, day 6 in Guelph. So when I go live, if you guys want, share it out to your wall and get your fans to tune in and watch. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys could have came down and felt the vibes. It was pretty amazing, pretty awesome. But like I said, you could have just tuned into MFers Live last night and got a free show from the comfort of your home or in your car, depending where you're watching. You could be watching on your tablet, your laptop, your desktop, your phone. Free show last night. It's pretty cool and amazing. As an artist coming up myself, I respect, of course, like I said, I respect all the artists out there. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of them. Like I said, there's some pretty cool, amazing things that we've been brainstorming over the past little while. All right. So Priscilla Presley opened Graceland to the public. Though the bathroom where Elvis Presley died 5 years earlier is actually kept off limits. And she opened those doors when I was 2 years old. Yeah. So Roger Federer of Switzerland became the 6th man in history to win a tennis Grand Slam when he tied Pete Sampras, his record of 14 major men's championships, winning the French Open. He did that in 2009. Awesome. Hello, Vicky. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, yeah. And like I said, this is what I mean. I said earlier, we missed another happy birthday, and this is cool. So happy belated birthday to the one, the only, the actor Liam Neeson, who turned 66 years old today. Yes. So born in Northern Ireland, he became a boxing champ in his youth, but also started acting so he could impress a girl. Now a U.S. citizen, his movies include Schindler's List, Michael Collins, Taken, the whole Taken series, Love Actually, Batman Begins, Star Wars Episode 1, and The Gray. So happy belated birthday, brother. Awesome. And on this day in 1965, the Supreme Court reached a landmark decision on married couples' right to privacy that effectively legalized the use of contraception. The ruling in Griswold versus Connecticut decided in favor of Estelle Griswold, who had opened a family planning clinic in defiance of the then deeply Catholic state of Connecticut by striking down the state's bedroom patrol laws against birth control. All right. So, of course, I'm going to show this off, and I'm going to make sure I show it off to the MFers Live page, of course. So that was the news from yesterday. That was our positive history news yesterday. All right, that's awesome. Hello, Katrina. Hello. Oh, wait, I got everybody popping here. Okay, so that's why you keep getting to host these awesome events. You are a true people person, loved one. Thank you very much. Like I said, I really hope everybody enjoyed last night's show. I did. I had butterflies in my stomach. I totally did. And my whole practice run for hosting an event was the birthday event. That was the whole big night. And I'm like, I was a little nervous there, but I don't know. I was like really nervous because it wasn't my event. This is Mr. Jones's event. This guy had like so many roadblocks thrown at him, and I didn't want to disappoint him. I didn't. But that man had a smile on his face. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, go back, watch the whole thing. Nacho makes appearance on it. Oh, does he ever? Like I said, Mr. Jones grabs him, gets him right out there dancing with him, has him in his chair, he's dancing around. Like I said, it was really positive, beautiful, amazing vibes. And like I said, Mr. Jones, I salute you, brother. Proud to be Canadian, of course. Like I said, anytime, brother, I definitely host for you again. And like I said, much respect to Mr. Jones. He came down all the way from almost 7 hours away, 6.5, 7 hours away. And he came and took stage for us at our MFers Live at our bash. And he free of charge. He did. He didn't charge anything. He drove all the way down, didn't ask for gas money or anything. And I have total respects. And like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't make it tonight. Like I said, kind of glad that we were able to talk about that last night, and kind of got stuck having to do Saturday work, and because my car went down, I wouldn't have been able to get up there, and I think I would have felt a lot worse having to sit there and call you going, I'm not going to make it. I'm really sorry. So I'm glad, and like I said, much respect. He invited me out to go do the Toronto show. Too bad it's on a Tuesday, but yeah, when he does his I'm Canadian tour part 2. We're definitely going to get involved in that. And, like I said, we might try to do some more of these. If you MFers love it and enjoy it, maybe we'll start doing the live events like that, when we get to go out and go see some amazing, cool artists. See if we'll do the whole MFers live, straight there. Thanks again. Go out to Dice, brother. Totally big help on at the MFers live event. Big help last night, too. Like I said, you guys will actually see me on there. I'm the host of last night's show for him. And Dice was actually holding the camera. And I'm running around, seeing which artists are next and stuff. Yeah, thank you so much, Dice. Much love, brother. Like I said, you're just going to see a lot of Dice. Definitely. All right, peace, love, and positivity, Mike. Peace, love, and positivity, brother. All right. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You guys ready for this? This is our good news history for June 8th. Yes, for today, ladies and gentlemen. For today. You guys ready for this? All right, 65 years ago today, the U.S. Supreme Court unanimously ruled that restaurants in Washington, D.C. could not refuse to serve black patrons. Well, it's only been 65 years. You know, when you really think about it, it's not really that long of a time. 65 years, yeah. In validating a separate but equal services as unconstitutional. 6 years before, Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat. It was Mary Churchill Terrell, an 86-year-old NAACP activist, who walked into Thompson's restaurant a few blocks from the White House and challenged their segregated policy with an eye towards abolishing the practice for good. Right on. That was back in 1953. All right, what other good news do we have on this day today? All right, so proposed Bill of Rights was introduced in the U.S. House of Representatives by James Madison, who was hailed as the father of the Constitution back in 1789. Wow. So the washing machine was patented by Noah Cushing of Quebec in 1824. Ladies and gentlemen, they go see, look, Quebec, where? Canada. Come on. We have a lot of brilliant minds out here. The washing machine. Come on. I think everybody loves the washing machine. You know, your clothes get dirty, put them in the washer. That's where you first put them. Put them in the washer so they get all nice and clean, right? And then you take them and you put them in the dryer. But the first step is that washer. And the washer was developed and patented by a Canadian all the way from Quebec. Bob. Hello, Jazzy. Yes. Happy birthday, Jazzy. Thanks for tuning in here. Yes. All right, what else we have here? All right, so Ivy's W. McGaffey of Chicago patents the first vacuum cleaner, calling it a sweeping machine. And that was in 1869. We don't call it a sweeping machine. We call them a vacuum cleaner. But if you're only thinking about it, you got to remember, this is the original patent, right? You know, you got to think, back when it started, we're going from broom to a vacuum, right? So broom, sweeping machine, it is. Okay. All right, so the Milwaukee Braves set a Major League Baseball record that still stands today. 4 consecutive home runs by a team. Hit by Eddie Matthews, Hank Aaron, Joe Addock, and Frank Thomas back in 1961. Wow, boys. And it still stands today. So New South Wales, Australia, declared that homosexuality was not a crime. And they declared that back in 1984. Right on. So New Zealand established a natural nuclear free zone with the Disarmament and Arms Control Act back in 1987. Oh, well, see, positive. He's starting to have 7 then. That's always good, right? So the first World Ocean Day was celebrated, coinciding with the Earth Summit held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, back in 1992. Hello, buddy. Thanks for tuning in here. It's always great to see you. All right. And on this day, back in 1867, Frank Lloyd Wright, the genius of American architecture, was born in Wisconsin. He designed and built 532 buildings with interior decoration and furniture. So to create harmony between people and their environment, the philosophy called organic architecture was best exemplified by the 1939 Pennsylvania home Falling Water, which was built over a creek and has been called best of all-time work of American architecture. Perhaps Wright's most recognized masterpiece was also his last major work, the Guggenheim, a cylindrical art museum in New York City known for its gently climbing spiral ramp. That's pretty awesome. Hello, Shannon. Thanks for tuning in. So his earthenal unholy temple in Chicago was ranked an architectural record at number 6 in its list of most significant U.S. buildings in the 20th century. Wright said that nature, with a capital N, was his crutch. The motto for which was his organic commandment. So love is the virtue of the heart, sincerity the virtue of the mind, courage the virtue of the spirit, decision the virtue of will. You can actually see some of his designs. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there is a link. Yes, you guys actually can watch. They did Frank Lloyd Webber special on PBS America. That's pretty cool. And it's on the bottom. All right, so we're gonna show this off. We said it. So And ladies and gentlemen, we got some positive stories. We did, like I said, I just want to touch base on last night. Like all those artists we saw in there, Lord 55, Switch of Music, Devin Paul. We had Crystal Clear, Lady T, Troublemaker. Of course, can't forget Cross there, right? And of course, can't forget the Coyote, man. Totally. Like I said, all those artists, they're out there, and it turned out really well. It did. We thought because the mall closes. They kind of close early, right? Usually the Red Papaya closes at 9:00, and they stayed open for us. And it was like just before 12, and we were able to get all 11 artists on there without rushing the artists. And yeah, we even had a hiccup. Railway is like it was after Mr. Jones' intro and stuff. Can you believe? Or no, the one after. But anyways, it was actually when we went to go put Crossed Out on first. When we went to put him on, and there was actually a hiccup with music. His music disappeared. So we actually were able to, have the little hiccup, moved on while he ran out and grabbed his zip drive and stuff, so we could get his tunes on there. And yeah, like I said, it turned out great. We were finally able to get him put on there. And like I said, we were able to have 11 artists. 11, yes, 11 artists. All take stage without being rushed. Everybody had a blast. Everybody was smiling. It was an amazing night. And definitely cheers and props go out to you, Mr. Jones, the hard work that you put behind that. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys got to see Mr. Jones behind the scenes, he was setting up the DJ booth. He was getting all the music ready. He was running all over it. He was building hype. Like I said, he was getting up on stage with the artists and having a good time and getting everybody involved. It was great. It was amazing. And like I said, I definitely tip my hat off to you, Mr. Jones. It was an honor hosting for you, brother. And anytime you come back around this way, I will gladly host for you in a heartbeat. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Much love and with peace, love, positive, brother, always. All right. So I gotta make sure I showed this. I do believe I showed it off. No. Just kidding. Yeah. So I know that we were supposed to do facts yesterday. We're gonna do some extra special facts on this Tuesday.
I sent you two.
Oh, did you send me two? All right. Okay. I guess we're gonna have some facts anyway. So all right. Oops.
They're just small, but.
They're small. That's okay. That's good. See. Thank you, Maester Chef. Definitely. Thank you. Hello, Brenda. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Let's see them. What do we? Ooh. All right. So we have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do some facts. We'll do facts, and then. Oops. Okay, I got random person in. I guess that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna do random person.
Stop.
Matt, come here, buddy. Come here, puppy. Oh, there you go, Mr. Pretend to be shy. There he is, the one, the only. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. There he is. There is. Medic, you guys say hi to everybody. You're going to bark to him. I'm going, hi. Woof. Woof. You're not going to do it now? You rather do, you make it look like you don't bark. They hear you. They do. They hear you when you bark. You're going to do it. Come on. Can you howl for everybody? Show how you're a wolf pack. You're not going to do that. You're going to be stubborn. Oh, you're big stubborn stuff. You're big stubborn stuff. All right. So, are you going to go find your burger? Okay, go find your burger. Go. And yes, that was the one and the only medic. Yes. All right. So, yes. All right. So, his full name. So, for our mysterious person, his full name is Demetrius Crenshaw Johnson, and was born on August 13th, 1986. Johnson was born 2 months premature, yeah. And he had actually a very rough childhood because he was raised by his deaf mother and an abusive stepfather. He never met his biological father and never saw even a picture of him. Okay. His popular nicknames are Mighty Mouse, DJ, and the Moose. He's listed as 5'3" and listed in weight of 125 pounds. Johnson is recognized as the quickest and most skilled fighter today. Demetrius started his career on MMA playing in the bantamweight division, but decided to try flyweight division in 2012. He's been active in MMA since 2007. and he has won 24 of his 27 fights. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you guys sit there and you actually sit there and count it, he's lost only 3 times. 3 times out of 27 matches. That's pretty amazing. Right on. So Johnson has landed the most takedowns in UFC flyweight history, and also the only UFC fighter to record over 10 takedowns in 3 different fights. He is fighting together with his current team, AMC Pankratich, and his trainer, Matt Hume. Johnson started wrestling when he was still in high school and placed 3rd and 2nd during his junior and senior years. He also tried doing track and cross country for him to improve his cardio when he was actually doing wrestling. Johnson had a very impressive MMA debut when he won via first round knockout. Sometimes that's pretty hard to do. It is. He was actually using his fighting styles such as pancreation, amateur wrestling, catch wrestling, Muay Thai, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Johnson and his wife, Destiny, were married back in 2012 in Hawaii, and they now have 2 sons, Tyran and Maverick. All right, ladies, what do you guys think of that? Yeah, see, it's a little fighting. Come on. Very talented man. Totally. 24 wins out of 27. That is totally impressive. All right, you guys ready? Okay, you keep trusting those. Okay. We haven't seen it pop in yet. We haven't. That's okay. But you keep sending those positive vibes up there. Okay, I'm gonna get some more shouts going up and running here. All right, see. All right. Here you guys ready? All right, so we got some here. A little handful. All right, so as you got this, buddy. He was so excited yesterday. He got like passed around by everybody. He loved it. He was like the center of attention. It was great. All right, there we go. We got Brian Cowell. There you go, brother. What's we got here? All right, there he is. He was actually in here earlier. He's one of the little upcoming artists. Nathan James. There you go, buddy. All right, we have Loretta Broughton. And then we have Hello Phoenix. I'm throwing names all over the place. I know she was in here. She said hello. There you go. Brenda White. All right, who else we got? We got Sarah Jacobs. As you guys can see, okay? So you guys can tell I'm not cheating, okay? They're totally here. All right, I'm just pulling one at a time here. We have Calvin Carter. There you go, buddy. We have Big Sexy Ken Cowell. Right on, buddy. Right on. Then, of course, we have Nick Bowles. Yeah, with South Mouth. And then we have, there you go, the one and only little Ariel Alyssa. Yes, like I said, she came in here, picked up her mug, and sat and guessed this. Pretty awesome. We have Hunter Homerson. You ready, bud? You ready? I got one left. I got one left in my hand. Okay, so can we take this? I know you're still all excited about last night. All right, you guys go. You guys ready? All right, so we have Loretta Broughton. There you go, Loretta, right on. We're doing a special little shout out to you. All right, hello, James. Hello, Sarah. Hello. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. All right, so we're gonna get our little nacho selfie in there. Come on, get your big smiles on there, buddy. Yes, I know you're still like perma grinning from last night. You totally loved it. He was. Like I said, he was totally enjoying, ladies and gentlemen. He was a big center of attention. All the artists just loved getting photos of him. It was pretty cool. We even had a hype man that was there. And I actually have 2 photos of him. If you actually check out my own personal Facebook, it's there. But we did post some nacho pics. I actually have both photos on my personal wall. He's wearing, the plaid shirt, and he's got the neck is down. But the first one I took, I'm like, let's see this how it turned out. He's like, oh no, we got to do another one because he got one collar up, one collar down. He's like, no, it's got to look awesome. It does. So like I said, he totally did. He totally enjoyed it. It's pretty awesome. So there you go. Send some positive vibes out there to Loretta. All right. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some more facts for you guys. Ready? All right. Let's take a dry man. Totally. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, last night I got hooked on Vietnamese coffee. It's pretty good. And it's non-alcoholic, all right? It is. It's fully non-alcoholic. It's coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, you'll definitely like the Vietnamese coffee. Now, I haven't had hot Vietnamese coffee yet, but I had the cold Vietnamese coffee, which is kind of good, because, hey, the original MF was even sweating, because I was running around. Not as much as Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones had that whole place on lockdown. Like I said, total respects to him. Totally, like I said, I totally understand what it feels like. And yeah, he had it all locked down and he made sure it happened. It was pretty cool. It was. All right, so you guys ready? We got some more facts. All right. So the show's existence is partly due to Johnny Carson's desire for more vacation days. That's what it was. So in 1974, Johnny Carson requested that NBC stop airing the Tonight Show reruns on the weekend. He wanted to save those reruns for the extra vacation days he was planning to take during weekdays. So NBC wanted to fill those weekend slots, so they hired Lauren Michaels to develop a show. So Gilda Radner was the first official cast member. Yes, facts on Saturday Night Live, ladies and gentlemen. So Gilda Radner, she was actually the first official cast member. Radner was the first cast member Lauren Michaels actually personally hired. It's pretty cool. So the show premiered as Saturday night. It's NBC's Saturday night. So the show was originally called NBC's Saturday Night because there was already a show called Saturday Night Live with Howard Cosell on ABC. When Cosell's show ended in 1976, Michaels changed his show's title to Saturday Night Live. That's what everybody recognizes, right? So the show's longtime announcer was supposed to say, "Not ready for primetime players." Instead, he mixed up a few words, calling them the not for ready primetime players. Fortunately, it didn't stick. Let's see here. So Chevy Chase was actually hired as a writer. Yes, he actually was a big star there, but yeah, he ended up being a writer. Hello, Becky. Thanks for tuning in. So though he became one of the show's breakout stars, Chevy Chase was originally hired just as a writer, a job that came with a one-year contract, which is how Chase got around to having to sign a performer contract, and also why he was able to leave the show just a few episodes into the second season. In the show's first episode, Chase became the first cast member to deliver the show's now signature line live from New York. It's Saturday night. That's pretty cool. That is. Yes. So though today's audience knows him as the Law and Order franchise's series jumping Sergeant John Munch, Richard Belzer got his start as a stand-up comedian. Belzer was Saturday Night Live's warm-up comic in the first season, which led to a couple of appearances on the show, including a stint at the Weekend Update desk after Chevy Chase suffered a groin injury. Belzer has long contended that Lauren Michaels promised him a place in the cast, but later reneged. Lauren, this is his quote. Lauren betrayed me and lied to me, which he denies. But I give you my word, he said, I'll work you into the show. That's what Belzer told People magazine back in 1993. Wow. So in the show's very first season, cast members only earned $750 per week. That figure rose to $2,000 in season 2. And by season 4, they were making $4,000 a week. Wow, that is awesome. Hello, Lydia. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so there you guys go. All right, because I know some people. I know that I used to always watch Saturday Night Live. Every Saturday night it came on. It's pretty awesome. You know, they have a special guest that comes in. You know, they do a whole bunch of, stints and plays. You know, what do you guys want to call them? And it's comedy. It's great. So you actually have one of the special guests doing all these little acts with them. They even have special bands. Like I said, it's been a while since I actually had a chance to actually sit down and watch them. Because it's on cable, right? But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm fuzzy. Well, hopefully the internet's working well. I haven't seen, like I said, I do have multiple. I'm set up properly now. But yeah, you guys have a little bit of trouble. I don't see anything on my end. Just check your internet connection, make sure it's working well. All right. Like I said, we do try to make sure that everything works out the best way we can. And like I said, if I have to, maybe move something just to try to get a little bit better internet for you guys, let's do my best. Let's see here. We're going to just double check here. Yeah, we got full bars there. Let's see. We got full bars there. And what do we got on this one here? We got full bars there. Okay, so hopefully we got it. Hopefully. All right. So like I said, we got all this. We do. We have so much positive stories. I got to do a couple. I have to. Come on. I totally have to. Or I'm gonna have to sit here for like a 3-hour show just to do positive positive stories catch up. Because like I said, I ended up falling behind. We didn't do one. Like I said, that's why I did our positive history from yesterday. I couldn't skip the day. Come on. But I made sure that I got it at today. And like I said, I missed birthdays yesterday. I did. I totally missed. Especially Liam Neeson's birthday. He was turned 66 years old yesterday, and I totally missed it because I was out doing a show. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed last night's show the way we did it, incorporate it as a host. Like I said, I figured that we're going to try something new, see how it works. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I was the host of the event. So for I kind of incorporate MFers Live into it. And like I said, we just did from beginning to end. And like I said, I know that everybody that was there, we had a blast. Hopefully, if you tune in, you had a blast too. Like I said, and maybe we'll try to do that a little bit more often for you. And like I said, I did say I will do some facts, and we did. And I didn't think we were going to do any, but Meister Chef made sure that he sent a couple. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. Thank you very much. All right, now there's so many facts. I missed so many facts. All right, so how far back do we have to go? All right, let's see. Oh no, I read that one yesterday. Oh, I read that one. Okay, so this one is actually from 2 days ago. I actually missed this one. All right, okay. I definitely have to read this because you know what? I would love this as a pet. I would. I'm a ferret guy, and if you guys know what ferrets, they're long, but they're really tiny. You can also fold them in half too. But I think I found my new favorite pet I want. And this would be pretty cool. All right, let's see here. So the childless couple rescued an orphan bear, and now he's a 7-foot snuggabug. So Svetlana and Yuri Pantelenko are a typical Russian couple living in Moscow. They eat dinner together, water their plants, watch TV in the evening. But instead of having children, they've raised Stefan, a 30-pound bear. Sorry, a 300-pound bear. I got to come hang out with this bear because I'm going to feel really tiny. I weigh 249. Yeah, it weighs me. He's bigger than me. But Stefan may look intimidating, but he's a bigger softie than Winnie the Pooh. Svetlana and Yuri rescued him from the woods when he was only 3 months old after hunters killed his mother. Though he was apparently in bad shape at the time, Stefan is now a 23-year-old sweetheart who likes nothing better than cuddling up on the sofa to watch television. The couple has been criticized online for stealing the cub from the wild, but Stefan is quite happy to be extremely domesticated. He has never bitten his adopted human parents, and he is described as an affectionate people person. He's even learned how to help nurture the garden plants by holding a water can between his paws. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The 7-foot-tall gentle giant goes through 52 pounds of fish, vegetables, and eggs every day. Okay, yeah, every day. 52 pounds of fish, vegetables, and eggs every day. But his favorite treat is a bowl of sweetened condensed milk. He stays in shape by playing football, wrestling with his parents, and giving out big old bear hugs and high fives. Can't forget those high fives to his two best friends. That is awesome. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a YouTube video. And he looks so cute. He takes up most of that couch. He does. He's a big boy, big brown bear that is. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'll show that off. Definitely gotta go check that out. That's really awesome. Now I want a pet bear. Oops, I'm sorry. I know I just blew that. Where'd it go? All right, where's this? Is that the one? Oh, okay. Sorry, Lorena. I didn't mean to drop you. I promise. So we're gonna try this again. Right, so we're gonna go here. I went to show that off and it just didn't work. All right, we'll try that again. But yes, okay. I definitely got a new favorite pet. Medic, where are you? Okay, I got a new pet I want to bring, buddy. You want to be a little friend to a big old bear? We'll get him as a cub. Yeah, I don't want no medic would do. You big old bear growing up going, the pretty puppy. Just had Bugs Bunny and the snowman pop in my head. Oh yeah, but yeah, that'd be cute. That would be. I don't know though. Like I said, I wouldn't go out of my way and actually, oh look, there's a baby cub, 3 months old, snag it. But they were in a position. Um, the Cubs' mom was shot by hunters, and what are you supposed to do, right? Like, if they would have brought it to authorities and stuff, put it probably into a zoo, kept it, but it's free roaming. It's great. That's awesome. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, that is pretty cool. And like I said, you'd be surprised some of the domesticated animals I've seen. I've seen people have goats. Yes, goats. There's this big, huge poker player, amazing, talented guy. Right? He's really good at it. And he's got a pet goat in his mansion. It's awesome. But yes, I've seen pet lions and pet leopards. You'd be surprised. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, even the common house dog is actually at one time was a wild animal. It was. Even the cat. We're wild. Let's see what else here. So, yeah. Okay. So this may work. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I definitely gotta read this one because this is actually somebody with money that's actually helping a lot of people. This is pretty cool. All right. You guys all know who he is. Bill Gates. Yeah, Bill Gates is giving away his favorite book on positivity to college grads for free. Yeah, so if you're graduating from college this semester, then Bill Gates has a gift for you. The Microsoft founder announced earlier this week that he would be giving away free versions of his favorite book. No, it's not his biography. To any American college student who is earning their associate's, bachelor's, or postgraduate degree. Due to pesky publishing rights, international students are unable to download the book. Although I think everyone should read it, it has especially useful insights for anyone who's making the leap out of college and into the next phase of life, says Gates. The book is Hans Rosling's Factfulness, 10 Reasons We're Wrong About the World and Why Things Are Better Than You Think. That would be pretty cool. Now I want to go read that. Rosling, who was an acclaimed Swedish statistician, a global health expert, and sword swallower, passed away last year at the age of 68. The book, which he co-wrote with his children, soared to number 5 on the New York Times bestseller list for hardcover nonfiction when it was published in April. Through a Kindle edition of the book currently retails on Amazon for $14.99. Gates is making the ebook free to download for grads on his website. In order to download the book in a .epub format, which is compatible with most web browsers, simply create an account on Gates' blog and select the university from which you are graduating from. Gates hopes that the book's positive perspective on current events and global trends will be enough to inspire, uplift, and motivate young minds who are ready to pursue their dreams. Because as Rawlings writes in the book, this is quotes, all right, when we have a fact-based worldview, we can now see the world is not as bad as it seems. And we can see what we have to do to keep making it better. And that is awesome. It's pretty awesome. Hey, Jen, how are you? Right on there. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jen came out and hung out with us. Hello, Ariel. Hello. Like I said, I know I don't have to say, I don't have to say go Jen, watch it. You were there. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, Ariel, like I say, definitely go check it out. I don't know, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Jen's here. Ask her. Go ahead, my MFers. Go ahead and ask Jen how the night was for her. Like I said, I know it was great for me. It was great for the artist. I didn't hear any complaints. Like I said, I heard a lot of people, a lot of good vibes from it. It was pretty awesome, pretty amazing. And like I said, it was a little tight and stressful at the beginning. Trying to get everything in order. The original start time was supposed to be 7 o'clock. We didn't start till I think it was just after 9, quarter after 9, around that time. But he did. We made it happen. And like I said, we got 11 artists up there. The artists had a good time. I had a blast. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys tune in. Hopefully you guys had a blast as well. Like I said, it's pretty cool. Like I said, if you guys go watch the whole thing, if you had a chance, go watch it. And you'll see the artists. They go right to the camera. They know they're live, and they're just giving it to the fans. And like I said, you definitely gotta go check out. He gave the autograph. Okay, you gotta check this guy out. Okay. Crossed out. Okay, we got like autograph stickers. Okay, crossed out. Well, check out on there. That man has so much energy. Dice and I were actually having a hard time trying to stay caught up with him with the camera. He was just so full of energy. It's pretty cool and amazing. Like I said, I can't wait to work with them again. Hello, my little sister. Hi, Tabs. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So like I said, see, right on. Definitely out to you, Bill Gates. Giving a free book of positivity. That's what the world needs. Totally does. Totally. We got time? Oh, we got time. We can do another one. Do we? We got time. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get this one. I don't know what this one is. But like I said, let's see, we don't judge anybody for anything, any reasons. So this
Mike,
is, yes.
Give a quick briefing how Facebook Live works.
Whoa, how Facebook Live works?
Yeah.
I go live, and you can watch me right now. Are you watching me?
No, he wants to know like how and like yeah.
Okay, all you do is go over to MFers Live Facebook page.
But from Facebook.
Yes.
So like if you're
If you're on your Facebook page, just hit your search bar for MFers Live. It'll bring up the page that we have. Just go there, like and follow the show, and every time we go live, you should get a notification.
How do you talk live like that?
I'm live right now.
You can write messages.
I connected. You can actually go live from your own profile. Yeah, right from Facebook. And when you go live, you're actually on the camera, and everybody that can tune in and message you.
That's really cool.
That is. Now, I really hope you got 25 cents on you.
I'll pay it.
Well, yeah, okay. I'll give him credit. He didn't know.
Swear jar.
Sway jar. Yes, we're old school. We're totally old school. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. See, always keeping up. There you go. Like I said, swear jar, it's getting filled up, definitely. I have a little bit of a hard time. Don't kind of have access to the swear jar, but we do have we got it going. We got it totally going. We're gonna fill that. We're gonna fill that stuff. We're trying not to, and it's all accidental. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to definitely hear your input about last night. All right, if you guys want me to do that again, I'm going to try to do my best. If you guys don't want to say anything, I'm going to try it again. Okay, like I said, if you guys don't like it, let me know now. I'll scrap the idea, and we'll try to do other things for this. But yes, all right. So we got another student. All right, so instead of families having to drive 2 hours, this mosaic inside a church actually brings people together. So when Alia Kamaruddin first settled down in Oxford, the nearest mosque at which she could worship was in Halifax, which is about a 2-hour drive. So Kamaruddin regretted only being able to go to the mosque once a year. And as more Muslims moved into the Nova Scotia community, finding a place to worship became more and more of a relevant topic. So thankfully, she and the other Muslims in her community now have a religious space closer to home. Even though it is a little unconventional. Yes, the Trinity United Church now rents out one of their community halls so that the Kamaruddin, along with the other members of the Muslim community group, actually have a place to worship. That's really nice. The rent, however, is really just a normal fee to cover the utilities by the group. Wow. So since the mosaic within a church first started sometime in the last few months, it has brought the two religious communities together and created a space for growth and learning, says CBC. See, that's what I mean. That's all we need. That's all we need. Instead of these religions fighting each other, saying, we're the more dominant one, why aren't you guys sitting down and figuring it out? Working together, learning. It's what it is. So the church's gesture is especially significant since the 10 Muslim families who attend the mosque have been meeting once a day for Ramadan, the holy month of fasting, and the church members, they say, have been very open and accommodating. There is. That's what I mean, ladies. We got to just come together right now. But yeah, that's what we need. We need to all work together, spread the peace, love, positivity. Like I said, I don't judge anybody. Okay. I did deal with that. I was kind of like, I kind of grew up. I was, like I said, anybody wants to know, I was raised Catholic. I don't follow faith. I believe in myself. I believe in others. I believe that truth the peace, love, and positivity are a really amazing winning combination, and they can make a big difference. And like I said, it might actually, I believe it. I'm sorry, Loretta, I keep getting knocked over. But I do believe that it actually might be the start of world peace. Like I said, I do believe it'll work. Because like if you go back and you see, back in the hippie era, come on, yes, people can call me the hippie, the modern day hippie. But yeah, you go back there, they're all like, yeah, peace, man, peace. And it was a good thing. You had so many people come together, and it was all about the peace and the love, and they just stopped. It did, just stopped. And if you go back and you check out your history, during that time, there's so much negativity that was happening in the world that it was overwhelming. But you know what? I've learned. I have. And I want to teach other people too my little trick. Like I said, today, anything could have went wrong. Everything that could have went wrong. Like I said, my check didn't go in on time. I wasn't able to get to work until the banks opened. And then I was able to get gas and went to work. Then my car blew. My car's in the shop. And like I said, it was just one thing after another. And you know what? I'm still smiling. I am. I totally am. Because you know what? I'm safe. I'm sound. I'm healthy. I wasn't injured. Nobody else was injured. Just little things. And always able to work around the negativity to get that negativity down and just turn it into a positive. And like I said, because I know that there are a lot of people out there. And they're like, well, I want peace. I want the peace, love, positivity. Positivity is not always around. It's the negativity. Yes. I've always said that from day one, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, love, and positivity. The whole positive and negative thing. It's like yin and yang. Good and evil, right? You can't have good without the evil. You can't have yin without the yang. You can't have positivity without the negativity. It's just how you take that negative situation, and how you turn that to a positive situation and make the big difference. That's what it's about. All right. I don't know if I shared this. I don't think I might. Yes, I did. Okay, I did. All right. Do we have time? See if maybe we'll get one more. Maybe. Oh, there you go. Okay, this is gonna be real nice. This is real nice. As soon as hopefully it opens, yes. I might have to go into overtime. That's all good. All right, you guys ready for this? All right, so student who overcame abuse is given a new car from a stranger with a brain tumor. Yeah. So last week, Sionia Bren was working a normal shift at Starbucks, and everything was going as per usual. That is until a stranger jumped out of a dumpster and surprised her with a new car. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. The gift was courtesy of Charlie Jabali, a former music executive who quit the industry after he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. Now he wants to use his time helping other people. So last week he helped Bren. It has been a decade since Bren first came to the U.S. from Ethiopia, but the years have not been easy. The 19-year-old spent years in an abusive foster home before she was finally removed. She was eventually able to move in with a distant cousin who was living in Houston, Texas. But since the relative was not a legal guardian, Bren was declared homeless by the state. So despite these struggles, she graduated from high school with honors and earned a scholarship to the University of Texas in San Antonio. So currently she is working 35 hours per week at Starbucks so that she could actually support herself, but she doesn't have any means of transportation. So Jabli, on the other hand, was a Grammy Award-winning winner and manager to the rap artist 2 Chainz. Once he was diagnosed with cancer last year, however, he resolved to change. So the prognosis spurred Jabli to lose 120 pounds and launch his Dream Machine Tour of America. So during the tour, Jabli and his friends will be biking from Los Angeles to New York City so they can perform good deeds for people along the way. Oh, this is going to be great. Right on. See, this is like a total MFer stuff. This is what we do, right? So yes. So since they left in April, they have helped cancer patients and disadvantaged families. And last week, they helped Bren all the way in Houston. So the team was taking out the trash at Starbucks, unaware that Jabli was waiting in the dumpster to surprise her. When he knew she was close by, he jumped out of the bin with a handful of balloons and told her that he was giving her a new Toyota Corolla. So sufficient to say that she could barely contain her emotions. And this is a quote from her. I think I'm in a dream right now, Brent told Fox 26. It's more than a dream. It's just crazy. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a video, yes. So you'll actually see him pop out of the garbage can with the balloons and go, here you go. And like I said, he was in the music industry, and he got diagnosed with a tumor, and he stepped back, and he wants to be able to help other people. It does happen sometimes with people that way. He said, keep working and working and working until the day you die. You get to that and you're like, wait, this is something that's just for real. I want to do better with my life. I want to, help other people. And like I said, sometimes, I wasn't always Mr. Positive. Okay, well, I've been Mr. Positive quite a lot. But, I've had my negative moments. I'm a human being. I'm just like everybody else. But, yeah. And like I said, it took something very tragic to happen in my life. And I just realized that, I ended up spiraling down to my dark place. And I realized that, positivity is what's been keeping me going. Positivity is what's been making it happen. All my good moments, it's all through being surrounded by positivity. All bad moments, all negativity. And I started to look into them when I realized that, yes, positivity is the key. And ladies and gentlemen, you can do whatever you want. All you got to do is put your mind to it. So we're going to share this off right away because, yes, we're going to do our sign-out because we're getting in that time. We are. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. We are got to that time. We've actually gone into overtime. It's okay. Thank you again to Mr. Jones for having me out last night and hosting your show. Hopefully, like I said, when you do part 2, brother, I hope you're able to make it through and I can host another show for you or 2 or a couple. That'd be pretty awesome. And thank you very much for having me on there. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys haven't had a chance, go check it out. It was last night's stream. Yes, we were live at the Red Papaya doing day 6 of the I Am Canadian from Mr. Jones. And it was pretty amazing. It was pretty fun. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get your comment and your reaction on. Like I said, we got a bunch of autograph stickers. We have a couple autograph CDs, and we're still only at the beginning of the month, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So to the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but it's all right. It's all good. I know you're watching, right? Always remember your time, and I want all my MFers out there to know I love each and every last single one of you because you know what? Without you, this wouldn't be happening. Trust me, Notch and I would have been out having a blast last night. Like I said, I didn't go host the show as Michael Klotz. I went and hosted the show as the original MFer. I went out supporting and romping all for the MFers for all these. Like I said, I was the original MFer last night, and it was great, and I had a blast, and I wanted to do it again for you. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I really hope so. Hopefully we can do it again. All right, so always remember – oops, kind of move this stuff over. But yes, we have come to the end of our show. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. We have nothing planned. Come in, tune in. You guys got some questions, ask away. All right, just remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel. Keep spreading the peace, love, positivity. And come on, ladies and gentlemen. Give me those selfies in. Come on. I got troublemakers sending them in. I'm always getting shots of Mr. Jones. He's always sporting the PLP. That's all it's about, ladies and gentlemen. The peace, love, and positivity, all right? And, yes, thank you for tuning in. And, yes, if you're watching me live right now, you're watching me on a rerun or just listening, okay? Always remember, okay, if you cannot say it to yourself and you cannot convince yourself, either tune into the show, rewind it to the spot, or come in, tune in when I'm live, and I will say it to you. If you have to, reach out to me, and I will straight out tell you. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that, yes, you, yes, you matter. Never forget that, okay? Never do. And in the words of Bill Nye, the science guy, let's help to save this world, all right? And all we need to do that is just add a little bit of peace, love, and positivity, and we can make it all happen. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all tomorrow night.